for the Nighthawks. Staples defense has taken the field here in the top of the first inning. They will be doing their warm-ups here. And due up to lead off this game for the Nighthawks, we have starting pitcher Honolulu Shohei Ohtani leading off and starting on the mound is Eamon, followed by Kieran Garrity and Alex Schmidt. Those are your due up for the Nighthawks. I'm on the call here play-by-play with Spencer Gottlieb on color. Over on our home station of WPT 90.3 FM, you can listen to the lacrosse game, the Class LL lacrosse quarterfinals that Charlie Scott is on the call for. So we unfortunately do not have radio play today, but we will be on the stream. So if you're listening right now, you're listening on the O'Shea production stream. They're going to have this entire game for you. We're going to be with you every step of the way, and we are almost ready to go here. So Staples infield is in their pregame huddle. One last moment of going over the agenda for the boys. Nate Barrett, the senior, will be at first. Cicero at second. Adrian Oppenheimer, his usual home, at short, and Noah Sade. Outfield, we have Jack Farnan out in right. Luke Oakley in center. Cooper Brundage out in left. Eamon steps up. Knee here to deliver the first pitch. First pitch, swung, foul tip, strike one. Starting off strong is Kindy.
And Wes, it's a really good day out here, a little hot, but it's a great day for some baseball as we have two of the hottest teams going at it today.
The 0-1 taken by Eamon in there for a strike. 0-2.
We have Newtown. They defeated South Windsor in the second round 8-1, and in the first round they beat Manchester 10-1.
The 0-2 popped up right back over the booth into the parking lot and hits a car, but Eamon will have another life. The 0-2. Nubbed off his toe. That one looks like it hurt him, but he will see another pitch here from knee as he stumbles back into the batter's box to see his third 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, it looks like he's slowly taking his time to get back into the box.
He's back and ready to go. Kai takes a sign from Jake from the windup. He delivers. The 0-2 and a check swing. Looks like he was just protecting there. Fouls that one off to the first base side, and now he will go for his fourth 0-2. Kai working at a solid pace so far. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. He gets him with an off-speed pitch. Just swung over, did Eamon the first out here with a swinging strikeout as Kiney starts things off with a K.
Yeah, Kai getting the nod here. He was closing out the last 4 outs against New Milford in that win.
Recorded the save there, yep. So, you know, Coach McFarland obviously managing his ace. Used him in a safe situation now as a start. You know, that's just what happens in the playoffs here. And so far, they seem like they've been managing well. So if a win here would put them in a great spot for the semis. The first pitch from Nita Garrity, up high with a fastball. He'll take that one for a ball, 1-0. Swinging and a miss, fire right by him with that fastball. Garrity with a good hack, but he's not able to catch up to it, 1-1. The 1-1. He'll take that one all the way, high and inside once again. 2-1 here.
As usual, you could hear the record dugout out loud doing their chants.
That is, yeah, their MO, like you said. They are a loud dugout, especially here in the playoffs. They are going to be, you know, they're louder than every dugout they play against, and that's a big reason why they're here in the quarters. The 2-1 to Garrity. Fouled back. High and out of play. Count one on 2-2.
Just missed a car with the bounce right before there.
It's, you know, it's honestly one of my favorite games to play when we're calling a game here, just because every game, a couple cars are getting hit. It's actually a mess. 2-2 here. In there, strike three. Garrity go down looking. He taken all the way. His knee just pounds that third strike in there, and he knows he took it. Easy call for the blue as he rings him up, and we have 2 away quickly here in the top of the first.
not a bad start for Kai. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. Let's see if he gets out the side in order.
The first pitch to Schmidt. High foul ball. Back behind the field, but not to the parking lot this time. Oh, wow, and Goldshore catches it. I thought he had no chances at it as Jake Goldshore buddies up against the fence and brings that one in. A great defensive play from behind the backstop is Jake Goldshore, and, you know, that's what he's there for. He's one of the best defensive catchers I've ever seen at the high school level. Back here at Staples Field to start things up. In the bottom of the first, sophomore and starting second baseman Jules Cicero will step in to lead things off for the Rectors here as Eamon delivers his first pitch of the game. Good cut there from Jules on the first pitch he sees. He'll foul that one back, start him up 0-1.
Yeah, Cicero did not make a base hit in the last game, but he still managed to find ways to get on base.
He's a real difference maker already as a sophomore. One of the key players for this team.
Yeah, one of the better contact hitters on this team, too.
0-1. Contact there, but he fouls that one to the parking lot. Sounds like it nailed the car dead on there, and he will see an 0-2 now. Quickly ahead of the count is Eamon.
I think we're both chilling here because we both parked far away, not in this.
That is true. I think we should be good. The 0-2. Cicero take that one down low in the dirt, sees it all the way for a ball. 1-2 here. Eamon, who struck out as a leadoff hitter, now looking to put away his first batter. And Cicero, line drive out to right center. Center fielder moving over, and he will grab it. The designated center fielder, Wes Keys, with the grab out there in center. Very rare. You know, Spencer mentioned before the game that he was shocked that the center fielder was going to be the designated fielder. You know, you don't see it a lot, and, you know, Eamon, the pitcher, leading off, and that's the spot that he's taking. So interesting to see there. But the first ball hit to him, he's able to cover some solid ground to his right side and put away Cicero for the first out.
Yeah, it must mean Eamon's that phenomenal of a two-way player if he's hitting leadoff and pitching, where you're not having one of your normal fielders hitting.
The hitman Farnon will step up here. Second batter for the Rectors as he sees that first pitch, a high fastball for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, the other game, Farnon hit one very deep to center field, right off the wall to give the Rectors the lead against New Milford.
The 0-1. Chopper over to shortstop, and he will not be able to pick it up. Danny Leyva not able to pick up that chopping ground ball by Farnon. Farnon's going to have an infield single to start the offense up here for the Rectors in the bottom of the first. No one else. I mean, if I was betting on this game, and I'm not one to bet, as my family who's listening knows, not too good at it. But if I were, Jack Farnon for the first Staples hit of the ball game would definitely be my bet. He is just that reliable. And now, junior starting left fielder Cooper Brundage will step up here with one on, one away, looking to do something. They'll look back at Farnon. He'll dive in safely. A solid move there from Eamon, but definitely just looking to let him know that he's paying attention to him and to walk him back a little bit. Farnon will take his lead once again. He delivers to Brundage. Swing and a miss. That fastball blows by Brundage, not able to keep up with that one, and he will quickly go down 0-1.
Yeah, this second half of the season for Brundage, absolutely phenomenal. He has been on a tear. He is red hot.
The 0-1. In there, strike 2. Cooper watches that one as Eamon is working solid and quickly here. One away, one on here for the Rectors. Brundage quickly down 0-2. Eamon shakes off a sign from Conklin. They'll come to an agreement, and he'll deliver. From the stretch, he'll miss high. Ball 1. Quick move from the stretch there is Eamon. He went from basically looking back over at Farnon to delivering it just like that. So clearly a solid and a sound mechanical pitcher the way he works out of the stretch.
Then you see with Farnon, with him on base, he's making the pace of Eamon slow down drastically.
Definitely. Got to pay attention to him. Even though he's not one of the faster guys, he's a smart, base runner, heady baseball player. And he can definitely take one on you if you're not paying attention. Cooper fouled that one back, so he will have 1 and 2 once again. Eamon gives a look, but he'll go, he goes back over. Farnon, late move, a little bit of an awkward dive in as he lands kind of on top of the base, but he's in nonetheless.
What was that, the third throwback of this at-bat?
Yep, first base runner for Eamon, and he's paying a lot of attention, so this game could be slow based on that. Farnon's running, Cooper fouls that one off. Gonna land foul.
Yeah, maybe there should be like a little rule like the MLB with pickoff attempts, maybe 3 max per batter.
I've talked about that before because some of these high school pitchers, once they get on, what's happening here? Umpire's going to have a little meeting here. Unclear as to what's happening with this little umpire meeting here. McFarland's staring on curiously. And they're going to give Cooper's base. So they're going to call a balk here on Eamon. A delayed balk call. Coach Thosen of Newtown's arguing with the umpires now. He's not happy with that one.
Coach Thosen, you talked to me earlier, a familiar face to us, right?
He is Ian Thosen, IST of IST. So we know him from our younger days playing together, Spence and I. Now the Newtown head baseball coach, and he's not happy with that one. He just kicked over a row of fungos. Unclear if the call is catcher interference or a balk. Regardless, though, Cooper will get a free base. Farner moves on to second. And then the 3 spot will be no save.
This one's
the 4 spot.
Yeah.
The 4 spot.
Yeah, Sade had 2 hits, including a hit by pitch as well in the other game.
First pitch to him, foul back, 0-1. Barton off the second, Cooper off the first. Eamon delivers, and he'll nail him in the back again. Sade has that magnet in him, as Spencer just mentioned. He got hit last game, and he will be hit again here on a soft curveball. Looked like not in too much pain as it just kind of lofts up and nails him in the back, and quickly the Wreckers will have the bases loaded as captain center fielder Luke Oakley will step up, try to do some damage here with 1 away in the bottom of the first. We have a 0-0 ball game here at Staples Field in this quarterfinal matchup between the Nighthawks and the Wreckers. And Staples knocking on the door here, looking to put a crooked number up here in the first inning. Dug out loud. First pitch to Oakley. Missed low, ball 1. Fastball taken down low by Oakley. Seeing that one, his strength is really his ability to get on base. He was the leadoff hitter for most of his Staples career, just because of speed, but also great eye. Really good job of getting on base, and you see that right there as he takes quickly, goes up 1-0. And Eamon will call time, step off.
Yeah, Oakley had a big bunt that drove in a run in the other game. This could be potentially his final game, so bases loaded. You sure want to make a big moment happen here.
All 3 Wreckers have their lead. The 0-1, Oakley, line drive into right field, it will land. Here comes Barton, around comes Cooper, he'll hold up, and they'll go station to station here as Oakley delivers an RBI single to start things up. Oakley with a hard line drive into right field, dumps in there right in front of the right fielder, Nicholas, and they go station to station only as Oakley drives in 1 and starts off the scoring here in this quarterfinal matchup. Shortstop Oppenheimer will now step up. Bases may continue to be loaded here. So we have a 1-0 ball game. Bases juice. Oakley off the first, Sade off the second, Cooper off the third. Corners in for Newtown. And they're looking back at Sade, and he's able to get in easily.
Yeah, Wreckers have the lead. Now you're looking at 1 out, Andrew Oppenheimer up at the plate, a chance to break this game wide open early on.
Eamon giving a look to Sade. Then he delivers off the hands of Oppenheimer into a land foul. Jammed him up there. He was almost able to push that one into fair territory for a soft little single that would probably drive in just 1 again, but that unfortunately lands just foul, and it's 0-1 to Oppenheimer quickly.
Yeah, you're talking about that one being a single. I think that could have been a double there.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
right fielder did not look close there. On
the way of how softly it was hit, it could have been, yeah. The 0-1 to Oppenheimer. Fouled back, 0-2. 2 pitches, 2 foul balls for Oppie. Only 1 away here for the Nighthawks. Designated hitter Max Johnson sits in the on-deck circle. Oakley off the first, Sade off the second, Cooper off the third. Each have their leads. Infield, middle back, corners in. And Oppie will call time. Step out, adjust his gloves, gonna practice hack in there, and now he's back in as Eamon retakes the rubber. The 0-2. Fouled back, into the stands, and a dad makes a great play on it back here. A Newtown dad it is, but nonetheless a great little grab there.
That got to be an early moment for best defensive play of the game there, Wes.
So far, it hasn't. Oppie will see the 0-2 once again. Oh, and they're calling another balk. They're calling another balk, and everyone's going to move station to station. Oakley advances to second, Sade to third, and Cooper comes in to score. The second balk of the game, and Thosen is out of the dugout now. Who was talking to the umpire. He does not seem to be yelling at the umpire this time, but instead going to Eamon on the mound.
Saw Kieran Garrity, the Newtown first baseman, trying to calm down their pitcher.
I mean, 2 balks already in the inning. Dangerous play here. I don't know what's going on with Eamon. Clearly, if he's their quarterfinal starter and the leadoff hitter, Thosen has faith in him to not make silly mistakes like that. But these umpires seem to be on him early about this move. I'm not sure exactly what they've called both times. Thosen in from his meeting now, and the infield would be in for all of the Nighthawks now.
Yeah, big pitch for Eamon here. If he has to get a strikeout in Oppenheimer to avoid giving up another run.
Oakley off a second, Sade off a third. Eamon delivers the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Oppie goes down swinging. Eamon able to bounce back from that walk and set down Oppenheimer for the second out here in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the first, sorry. And now the All-West FCAC designated hitter, Captain Max Johnson, will step in here with 2 on and 2 away. First pitch to him, high fly ball, out to left center. Back on it goes Keys, and he will take that one in. Barely has to move there to put out Johnson. So the Wreckers go down here in the top of the first, but not before they put up a crooked number and place 2 across the plate. Take a 2-0 lead over the Nighthawks after 1 here at Staples Field for the Class LL quarterfinal matchup. And Kai will take the mound after a quick 1-2-3 inning with the DH Finn Geisler leading off for Newtown. First pitch to him will be a fastball, high and inside, taken all the way for a ball, 1-0.
Right after Newtown came off that field and ending the inning, they had a little team meeting right outside of the dugout. So let's see if that motivation will help out them out here.
Second pitch from Nita Geisler's in there for a strike, 1-1. Yeah, I'm curious of what those have to say in that meeting, whether it was regarding Eamon's box or just having the team wake up more in general. In there with a breaking ball, 1-2. And he's got all of his stuff working so far. Nice little movement on those off-speed pitches. And the 1-2 to Geisler from the windup, he delivers. He'll miss outside with another off-speed pitch, 2-2.
Looks like the scoreboard's messed up over there.
Nemo's down the first hitter he sees in this second inning, and he's gone through all 4 batters easily so far here as Kai looks to be on his game to start this quarterfinals up. So quickly 1 away here in the top of the second, and now stepping up for the Nighthawks will be shortstop Denny Leyva. First pitch to Leyva. High fastball up above the letters for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, Kai had 2 strikeouts in the first inning. No doubt getting right back to it with a first at-bat strikeout.
The 1-0. Ground ball to the shortstop. Oppenheimer picks it up. He's not able to handle that one. It's going to take a bad bounce into his midsection. Not able to field it cleanly as Leyva's going to leg out that infield single and get the offense going for the Nighthawks here in the top of the second.
Yeah, that one's going to be a single there, not an error. That was a bad bounce.
Yep, definitely. Now stepping up for the Nighthawks, a 6-hitter, Urema Statistician, the third baseman. With 1 on here and 1 out, looking to do something. The first pitch of Statistician. In there for a strike, and he bails out of that one. Never a good look as you're bailing out on a strike. Kai able to get ahead on that inside corner fastball. Leyva off the first. He's going to look back at him. C move there from Knee as he's not trying to get him out, but just trying to walk him back, and he does so successfully. Leyva does not even have to dive. Kai gets the sign from Goldshore and is set to deliver the 0-1 now to Statistician, and he'll step off. Umpire and Thosen are mouthing it off again, so early arguments between Thosen and the umpires in both innings on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. I don't see this going well for him. As now statistician will step out.
Yeah, Thosen obviously not that pleased with the box early on. And thought there was questionable with one of those at least.
The 0-1 from Need. Statistician will miss high. 1-1. I've never called a game where someone's been thrown out, so I would love for Thosen to get thrown out.
Yeah.
Just for my sake. The 1-1. In there, strike 2. Taken all the way to statistician as that ball is right down the middle, and he will quickly be down here. 1-2 with 1 on and 1 away here in the top of the second.
If someone was to get thrown out in this game, I would like to see like an Aaron Boone style ejection.
Boone is the best manager when it comes to getting thrown out. So funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's like best television to watch when he gets thrown out.
You don't want to see a boring one where it's just like you're out and leave.
Yeah. Carlos Mendoza is not a fun manager when he gets thrown out. Now the 1-2. And a line drive to left field. That's going towards the wall. Cooper's able to pick it up. Leva's going to go first to third. Statistician's going to be in there with a double.
Looked like Brundage should have went to second there. Had maybe a shot there.
Not the hardest hit double there, but he places it perfectly in between Sade and the line. It dribbles down out to the left. It's able to slow down before it gets to the wall. Cooper picks it up and fires it in, but there will be runners in scoring position second and third with 1 away here for the Nighthawks.
It looks like whatever Thosen said in that team meeting after the first inning seems to be working.
Second baseman Jonathan Mosman will step up here. Goldshoulders out to knee. Gave him a little bit of a pep talk. Already 1 away here in the top of the second. With Kai's ability to strike batters out, he shouldn't be too worried with 2 in scoring position here, but he definitely needs to try to put down Mosman. First pitch to Mosman. In there, strike 1. Coming back firing the fastball is number 10 as Kai is able to place that one perfectly for a strike. 0-1.
Corner's in for the Staples here.
The 0-1. High fastball in there, taken for a ball. Check swing there. Staples fans wanted to know if he went. No real point from the home plate umpire, so they're going to rule that one a ball, 1-1. And he's going to bounce the 1-1. Great block from Jake back there. Already Jake with 2 defensive highlights, and he's just doing what he does best. Real plus for a team when you just have your faith that your catcher's going to make the right play. 99% of the time, it's very, relaxing for a coach. He doesn't have to worry about that. As now the 2-1 to Mosman is fouled back, 2-2. So we have statistician off of second, Leva off of third. 1 away here in the top of the second.
Yeah, the bunt is out of play now with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Mosman sees that one right down the middle, strike 3. Kai goes to an off-speed pitch with 2 balls and 2 strikes on Mosman. He's able to set him down for the second strike out of the ball game, or of the inning, the 4th of the ball game. And he quickly has 2 away here in the top of the second, but still facing a third with 2 runners in scoring position. He will look to put down the 8-hitter and right fielder Evan Nicholas here. First pitch to Nicholas, fastball at the letters, rule the ball, 1-0.
It's a close one there.
Knee gets a sign from Goldshore. The 1-0. In there for a strike. He brings that fastball down just a couple of inches and able to get that strike call. 1-1 here to Nicholas. The 1-1. In there, strike 2. He goes to an off-speed pitch, and once again, he gets the bottom of the zone there as Nicholas buckles on that pitch, and he's down 1-2 here.
Wes, let's go see if he strikes out the side here.
Gonna say, Knee 1 pitch away from battling out of this adversity, and he's able to fight off that one as Nicholas as he fouls it back. Great pitch by the great catch by the on-deck batter. He's able to grab that one before it hits the ground.
Bare-handed too.
Statistician off a second still, Lave at third. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second. And he will try again with that off-speed pitch, but Kai not able to get him to go. That one will miss low. Jake grabs it, and now Jake's going to call time and head on out and talk to Kai once again.
Wrecker's dugout starting to get loud on that last pitch. Expect them to do the same here in this next one. What are you going here? You going to strike out or or a fastball or an off-speed pitcher in the 2-2 count was.
I'm going to try to just dial up and throw one really, probably as hard as fastball of the inning. Try to get him out of here, just try to dial up 1-1. Mid-80s, just try to blow top of the zone fastball, set him down and get out of this inning.
I agree with that. He's been going a lot of off-speed this inning.
The 2-2. He goes to the fastball and he got him. He sets down Nicholas looking, and Kai strikes out the side here in the second inning. He battles with 2 runners in scoring position, but no problem for Kai Nias. He's able to strike out 2 batters once those base runners reach scoring position. After giving up that double, he bounces back quickly, able to set down the rest of the Newtown lineup. And the Wreckers are able to battle out of that one on the top of the second. 2 as Amon will take the mound, take his side from Conklin, and we're ready to go here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Goldshore. In there for a strike, starting off strong as Amon. Jake takes that off-speed pitch for a strike, 0-1.
I'm going to talk about that top of the second inning here for a minute. Kai got in trouble. He struck out the side. So far, 2 innings in, he has 5 strikeouts already.
Second pitch to Goldshore's fouled back. Absolutely, Kai. When he's on like that, he's one of the best strikeout pitchers in the FCAC, maybe in the state. When he has his control, when he has his breaking stuff moving and his fastball flowing, and we've seen it here. So in the Ward game earlier this season, even though he got it roughed up a little bit later, he struck out the first 6, and that's just something he's capable of. The 0-2 to Goldshore is taken for a ball. 1-2. Borderline pitch there. Good take by Jake.
Yeah, that was a close one down there. Up in the middle, just a little high.
Amon set to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball. Off the chest of the first baseman. Will they be able to get up? Bare-handed play by second baseman. Oh, my goodness. And Jake's able to leg out that infield single. A lot of bad bounces on the field here today. Not sure if they're going to rule any of these in error. I probably wouldn't. Just tough bounces right off over the chest of the first baseman. A great barehanded play by the second baseman there as he's able to bounce back. Great barehanded play by Mosman as he attempts to get it, but
bounced off the cleat of Goldshore's shoe there right after he reached on base, so it's not an out.
Goldshore off of first. First baseman Barrett will step up now for the Wreckers. First pitch he sees, he attempts a bunt, but he will bunt that one foul. 0-1. Goldshore off of first. Amon gives him a look, and he'll go home with it. Barrett trying to bunt again. He'll bunt it right back to Amon, but he gets the job done. So a sack bunt from the 9-hitter Barrett there as he moves Goldshore into scoring position. Doing his job as Nate as he takes McFarland's side and he executes it perfectly. As the bunt was back to the pitcher, but Goldshore able to get a good read on it and be able to get in there safely at second. No thought about going to second for the Newtown defenders. As now they will have one away here. And the lineup card will flip over, so sophomore second baseman Jules Cicero, who had a long line out in his first at-bat. He will step up now with 1 in scoring position and 1 away, looking to do some damage here.
Yeah, that was a smart decision by Coach McFarland, taking the out, getting the runner, advancing into scoring position for the top of the order.
100%. Baird doing a great job executing there, too. Goldshore off the second. Amon will deliver. Cicero, line drive, off the glove of the second baseman, Mosman. Jake will score. Yes, he will. He rounds third. Jake will score. They're firing it home. And Jake's in there safely. Cicero advances to second on the throw to home, and Jules Cicero keeps doing his thing. Man, is he a good ball player. Jules Cicero with a line drive, hard line drive, just over the outstretched glove of Mosman at second. Dribbles into the outfield. Goldshore able to round third and score safely. They try to get him at home, and on that throw home, Cicero advances to second. So good hitting, good base running all around, and the Wreckers advance their lead to 3-0 here early in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that was a smart base running by Goldshore. Really heads-up play because he shouldn't have scored on that play. He should have remained at third, but he noticed that both the second baseman and the center fielder weren't going for the ball, so he was halfway at home by the time they picked it up.
He's not even, he's not one of the faster runners on the team as being a catcher, but he's just that good of a read. That coaching from McFarland, he's able to score there and taking advantage of all the mistakes Newtown's given them so far, the Wreckers, and they have this early 3-0 lead. With Cicero off a second and Farnan in. The first pitch to Farnan will be high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. In there, first, And there it is, number 3.
Wow, another balk this game.
Balk number 3 for Dylan Amon. This is an absolute disaster. I don't know how Coach Thosen can allow this to keep happening. He seems less angry now than he was at other points in this game. I would have to pull him if there's 3 balks. So right away, Jules is able to move up 90 feet from second to third, and he will be 90 feet away from adding the 4th tally of this game for the Wreckers.
Yeah, the errors and mistakes by Newton, really the story of this game so far.
The 1-0 from Amon to Farnan will miss high again there, 2-0. Funnily enough, the balk pitch was also a taken strike, so he could have had that count tied up at 1-1 if he didn't balk there, but now he's down 2-0 in a hole to Staples' best hitter.
Yeah, Farnan's first at bat. I don't know how you want to rule that. I know you're going to say that's a single, but if it was me, I would call that when he reached on the air on his first at bat.
We'll see what the official scores have to say as Farnan fouls the 3rd pitch he sees, or the 4th pitch, but the 3rd pitch that counts here from Amon. He'll foul that one away to the left side towards his dugout, and he will now have a 2-1 count.
The other 2 close calls, I agree with you, those being singles. This one, not so much.
That's why we need an official score.
Yeah.
But I'll designate that to you, I guess. Farnan fouls that one back now here, so from 2-0 to 2-2 here as Amon battles back. Still only one away from him in the bottom of the 2nd here, 3-0 the score. Cicero off a 3rd. The infield is in for the Nighthawks. The 2-2. Chopped down again. Picked up by Mosman. Cicero's not going to go anywhere. And save! Oh my goodness, what a mental lapse from the Nighthawks. As Mosman makes a great play picking up that chopper from Farnan. Cicero, he looks him back, so Cicero won't be able to score. But the first baseman is off the bag. He's not able to get there, so the throw back to him once he tries to get back there does not work, and Farnan's able to leg that one out. So his second reach on, I guess I don't know. He's reached twice, but I don't know exactly what that is, what it looks like.
Yeah, Garrity was a little confused there because it looked like the second baseman was making a throw home, but we saw that Cicero was staying put at 3rd, and then Garrity wasn't back in time for the throw at first.
First pitch to Brundage fouled off of Conklin's mask back there, so he'll quickly be down 0-1. Runners on the corners here for the Wreckers. Cicero off of 3rd, Farnan off of 2nd. 1 away. 1 run this inning for the Wreckers, 3 in the game as they have a 3-0 lead over the Nighthawks.
Wonder if we have Farnan steal here with just 1 out.
Conklin was just out to give his 1st and 3rd play, so the infield now has their signs. Cooper's set for the 0-1, and so is Amon. Staples runners off the corners. Farnan running. Cooper, high fly ball.
It's going to be foul.
It's going to land foul, though, on the other side of the fence there, as he will now see an 0-2. 2 foul balls here for Cooper, setting him in to that 0-2 count. Schmidt out there and left gave that one a look, but it just lands foul. The middle's back for Newtown. 3rd base in. 1st baseman holding on Farnan. 2 on. 1 in, 1 out this inning. 0-2 the count here for Brundage. Amon looks back at Farnan, and he's able to get in, no dive, safely. Farnan's running, the 0-2, and they're just going to let him have it there as Farnan takes advantage of the 1st and 3rd situation here. Classic high school baseball, and now they'll have 2 in scoring position with only 1 away. Infield in for Newtown now, all 4 of them. Farnan on 2nd. Cicero off a 3rd. 1-2 to count to Brundage. And he hits a high fly ball out towards center. Keys going back to it. He loses it, and he's able to make a great catch as he goes back to the fence. The Wreckers tag there. Cicero scores from 3rd. Farnan advances to 3rd. And Cooper with a long sac fly as he chases Keys all the way back to the fence, but he does his job perfectly with only 1 away and 1 on. third. So he's able to move both runners up 90 feet. Stables now takes a 4-0 lead with 2 crooked numbers in both frames so far. So 2 in the first, 2 in the second. And now with 2 away, the 4-hitter and third baseman Noah Sade will step up. Farnan remains on third, so looking for some 2-out hitting from Sade to advance this lead 4-0 to 5-0.
Yeah, Keys made that last at-bat fielding there a lot harder than he needed to. He shaded up early, did not see the ball in the sun, and had to race right all the way back to make the play.
The designated fielder, though, like we talked about, able to use his speed, I guess, there and make up for his mistake and get that one back at the fence.
Yeah, designated center fielder. That's always a fun way to call it.
Yeah, Cooper gave that ball a ride there, but does his job perfectly picking up that RBI. Now with Farnan off a third, Eamon delivers. First pitch of Sade in there for a strike. We'll see that fastball 0-1. Umpire out to Farnan, to McFarland now, telling the Wreckers freshman to head out to center field and fix the makeshift fence. That is embarrassing.
Yeah, it looks like one of those fences just fell right on its back from the wind.
That's what these freshmen are here for, I guess, as they will now upright this fence here, and we will be back to play quickly.
It's a slow jog there from the freshman, just slowly doing that.
And they did it. Fence is back up.
Let's see if they get a hand here or no.
The record dugout giving them a hand. And now we're ready to resume play here. Third base umpires are waving the freshman back into their dugout. Noah Sade steps in again. 0-1 the count for him. Farnan off a third, 2 away. Eamon sets, delivers, in there for a strike. Sade thought about going there, but he holds up. Called strike nonetheless, and he's down 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sade goes down on a filthy breaking ball from Eamon in the dirt, and he's able to strike out Sade and end the second inning here, but not before Staples able to plate 2 on great hitting from Cicero, a sac fly from Brundage, and now with a 4-0 lead, the Wreckers will head to the top of the third. We're back in the top of the third here as Kai Nee comes set to deliver his first pitch of this third inning. First pitch fired in there for a strike as the 9-hitter and catcher Hayden Conklin will swing through that one, 0-1. The 0-1, swing and a miss again. Kai goes upstairs with that fastball, probably out of the zone even. Conklin swings right through, and he quickly has 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter in this third inning.
That was a long hat inning to wait if you're a pitcher, but it looks like that is not affecting Kai so far right now.
He misses low with the 0-2, so Conklin will see a 1-2 pitch now from Nee. Cicero on the outfield lip. Everyone else shaded normally. Kai fires in a high fastball at the letters, but doesn't get the call, and the count will run even now to 2-2. Cooper shaded over right, a lot of space there in left field in between him and the line. The 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. They look at it, no! The first base umpire absolutely blows the check swing call as the count run falls here.
Looks like it's the second first base umpire to blow calls. The other game missed a bunch of calls, including the Johnson safe call.
Ends up not mattering as Nee's able to get him on the next pitch, that full count. Strike in the lower part of the zone as he's able to set down Conklin looking, so he keeps on pouring in strikes. He keeps on striking out the Newtown batters, and he has 1 away quickly here in the top of the third. That was definitely a swing, right? I'm not crazy.
No, that was a swing,
okay,
yeah.
I'm glad you agree. I don't understand how you missed that. I don't get why the home plate umpire wouldn't just call that. Showing bunt here as the lineup flips over. Pitcher Eamon shows bunt, but he's able to bunt it foul, so he will have 1 strike here. 0-1 the count to Eamon. 1 away here in the top of the third.
Eamon looking to dig himself out of the hole he's created with all those balks in the first 2 innings.
Still can't believe we've seen 3 balks. Second pitch from me to Eamon in the dirt. Good scoop there by Goldshore as the count runs to 1-1.
I could remember watching where there's like a 3 catchers interferences on a Yankees game.
Really?
Don't remember.
Probably
all these
Garrity catching.
Yeah, probably. Don't remember seeing any box happening. Maybe you see one once in a while in the game.
Swing and a miss there on the low pitch from Nee. And Eamon now down 1-2. From the wind-up, Nee delivers the 1-2. And it's fouled back towards the parking lot once again. Chasing. It will miss a car, unfortunately. The 1-2 once again from pitcher to pitcher. And he tops that one. Picked up by Sade. He has time. He fires it over, and he throws it away. Nathaniel Baird does a great job diving off the bat to keep that one from going into the outfield out of play and from letting Eamon take second. But Sade able to field that one easily in the infield, but just throws it away there, and Eamon will have a reach on an error.
Looks like they're screaming from that Newtown dugout. Very loud.
As now Garrity will step up here.
Someone in the blue hoodie right there. Very loud.
The first pitch from Nita Garrity will miss for a ball, 1-0. Noah Sade is sharp fielder, sharp base runner. Just a wacky error there. He came up perfectly, charged that ball, fielded it perfectly, made a strong throw, but he was just offline. Second pitch to Garrity's low for a strike. 1-1. Garrity does not like that call. Barrett holding on Eamon at first. Cicero deep. Sade at middle depth as he fires that one in the dirt. Great pick there by Jake, and Jake Goldshore just putting on an absolute clinic back there.
Yeah, this is Garrity's second at-bat of the game, and the first one he struck out. So as this at-bat continues, let's see what he can do.
The 2-1 to Garrity. Hard line drive, left field towards the monster, off of the top of the monster. Eamon around second, he's going to third. He's going to be held there. And a double off the fence for Garrity as he absolutely just smacks that line drive over Cooper's head, off of the Staples baseball signage out there in left. And he will move Eamon all the way from first to third. He's not able to score there. Throws him with a good job throwing up the stop sign there. And now, with only one away, the Nighthawks will have 2 in scoring position for the Newtown 3-hitter.
Mound visit too. Goldshore going up to Kai there. And
left fielder 3-hitter Alex Schmidt will step up now here.
let's see if he can get out of this situation again. In the second inning, he had runners on third and second as well, but he struck out the last 2 batters.
A double led to runners from second to third with 1 away, and he struck 2 out. So he's in the same spot here as he was in the second. First pitch to Schmidt, and a half swing there.
He went.
Yes, he did. 0-1. Eamon off a third, Garrity off a second. 1 away here. Swing and a miss. Again, it holds up that check swing once again. So 2 poor swings as he's thought about holding up, but way after he breaks the plane both times for Schmidt. And now he's down 0-2 and an ugly looking at bat. The 0-2. Misses low. 1-2. Kai goes off speed there, misses low. Not a bad pitch though, just testing his stuff. And Baird's gonna call time. He must see something, as Jake's gonna come out there and meet him. Unsure what's happening here.
It's rare to see a first baseman call time and leave the mound, because that's usually it's either the catcher, your pitching coach, your manager, and sometimes your shortstop.
See your shortstop, or even, I mean, there's no captains on the infield right now. There's 2 in the outfield, so I guess no captain would make that call, but Baird, the senior, able to come in. Unsure what he said to Kai, but now we're ready to go here for the 1-2. And Schmidt will see that one low. 2-2.
Yeah, Barrett's been very impressive in the field this year. Like you mentioned, senior captain, so maybe probably the leader. Not captain. Not senior captain, but as a senior.
Yep.
Maybe he's the leader in that infield.
Yep. In there, strike 3. Schmidt bails out on a fastball right down the middle. And Kai keeps on plowing through this lineup, battling adversity, a double here and there, but he strikes out the Nighthawks batter's leg is nothing, and now he's 2 away here in the top of the 3rd.
That's so his 7th strikeout of the game.
Ridiculous. There will be 2 on and 2 out here for Newtown. Eamon off a 3rd, Garrity off a 2nd still. Staples infield back. First pitch in the dirt. Great stop there by Goldshore as the DH Geisler's in.
There we go.
Kai goes to the rosin bag there.
It's sorry to interrupt you, but nice win finally. Hit.
The 1-0. Misses low again. Good block there by Jake, and 2-0 quickly here for Geisler as he sees 2 pitches low.
It's been one of those very sunny, hot days. Really hoping all the players stay hydrated in this one.
The 2-0. Low again, similar spot there, and Kai missing low 3 times in a row here to Geisler, and he'll have a 3-0 count here. We'll see what Thosen gives him, if it's a swinger or take sign. With 2 out and 2 on, unsure. This is his 4-hitter. I'd imagine he's taking, just because of how dominant Kai's been. Geisler will call time. Kai will step off. They'll both take a breather here as they step back in. 2 away here. 3 balls, no strikes, 4-0 the score here in this Class AA quarterfinal matchup between the Wreckers and the Nighthawks. Top of the 3rd here as Kai delivers a 3-0. Fastball. Strike 1 as the umpire punches Geisler out, but it's actually the first strike of the at-bat, so we'll have a 3-1 count there. Funny little gaff from the umpire, but nonetheless, we're good.
Yeah, it was a fastball right there. It looked like the ump wanted to send a message in a way.
Hilarious. 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Kai battling back here as he's been firing fastballs 2 in a row past Geisler. Takes the first one, not able to catch up to the second one. And quickly from 3-0, Kai gets it even now, as even it can be with balls and strikes. So a full count here, a big pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, 2 on. Kai looking to punch out Geisler here and send the boys back to the bat rack for the bottom of the 3rd. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kai does it yet again. With 2 runners in scoring position, with 1 out in back-to-back innings, he battles back after giving up a double. Strikes out both batters there, strikes out both batters here, and Kai is just absolutely dominating this Nighthawk lineup. They're getting a couple hits on him, sprinkling him here and there, but no walks for Nee so far. A lot of strikes, and he is able to battle back from those 2 base runners, and they're heading to the bottom of the 3rd here at Staples Field. 4-0 the score. Center fielder Luke Oakley will step up here. He had a huge RBI single his first time up. The 5-hitter now takes his 2nd plate appearance here in the bottom of the 3rd. Eamon still on the mound for the Nighthawks as he delivers. The first pitch, Oakley shows bunt, pulls it back, and that will be a ball low for 1-0.
So I called the other game, and I noticed Oakley wore these same pink gloves, and I have to say, they're really nice. You a fan of them, or no?
No real opinion as he has a high pop-up into the infield. Mosman at 2nd as he catches it. So Eamon able to set down Oakley as the first batter he sees in the 3rd. 1 up, 1 down here, but he's still giving up 4, so the ledger's not looking good for Eamon, as he's probably just looking to get some more outs here and help that ERA out.
Pink just not your color, or?
I'm not I don't know. I'm not a big. Yeah, I always like white batting gloves and white jerseys. I'm not a big I don't have drip on the field. Like, I know aura, as the kids say when I play it. I would just wear white batting gloves, white and blue cleats, basic. I never had any of that drip. First pitch in there to Oppenheimer, a high strike. He doesn't like it, but it's called nonetheless. 0-1. Oppenheimer fouls that one to the right side, onto the hill, and 0-2.
Eamon, interestingly, out here for another inning of work. I know it's the bottom of the 3rd, but he's already thrown lots of pitches in those first 2 innings.
Lots of pitches. He's been roughed up, the box, all that. So Thosen's showing some confidence in him in this quarters. 0-2 to Oppenheimer. High pop fly towards the right side. Second baseman, Mosman, and he makes the catch. A heck of a play by Mosman, as the first baseman, Garrity's not able to see that one, but Mosman is able to intercut the right fielder and the first baseman. Makes a diving play in foul territory, and they have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd.
That was a phenomenal play. He was like not far in the infield, but that was at least around 100 feet the way he ran all the way back to make that diving play.
I would have guessed of the three, he would have been the third of the three to make that play. So great hustle there, great fielding by Mosman as he's able to get that one. Now up will be the 6-hitter, designated hitter, Jocelyn. First pitch he sees is low for a strike. 0-1.
He hit a very far line out to center field his first at bat, so
He's got a lot of pop.
Contact.
Way high in the 0-1 is Eamon. 1-1 the count out of Jocelyn. Two away here, the 1-1. Swing and a miss, a big cut there from Jocelyn as he swings third. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away, no on for the Wreckers here in the bottom of the third. 4-0 the score as the Wreckers hold this lead in the quarterfinals against the Nighthawks. Eamon delivers. In there, strike 3. Jocelyn goes down looking on that breaking pitch to end the third inning here. No runs this inning for the Wreckers, the first time that they've been held scoreless this ball game. So great bounce back inning from Eamon as he's able to work through the Wreckers lineup. No base runners even. So 3 up, 3 down here in the third for Eamon. 4-0 the score as we're going to head to the top of the fourth frame here. Kai Nee will take the mound once again. He's absolutely dominating Newtown in this game with 8 strikeouts through 3 innings. 8 to 9 outs of strikeouts, ridiculous. We'll see if he has it more in store for us in the fourth. We're back here ready to kick off the fourth inning at Staples Field. Beautiful day here. A lot of fans, both Newtown and Staples, for this quarterfinal matchup. Wreckers with an early lead and a dominating performance as Kai Nee will get ready to deliver his first pitch of the fourth. And the first pitch out, a line drive. Oakley comes in and grabs that one on the fly. That was the shortstop, Daniel Leyva, leading things off. So the first pitch he sees, he lines out there and quickly 1 away here for the Wreckers.
Yeah, and that's good for Kai. Although you always want to see those strikeouts, but he has 8 already, so that pitch count is already high, as Leyva and actually Statistician, who had the double early in the second inning, are the only 2 guys he is not striking out yet in this game.
And those are the first 2 batters we'll see this inning, but he's able to get through Leyva, and now Statistician's up. First pitch he saw was a ball. The 1-0 from Kai to Statistician. In there for a strike, 1-1. Line drive up the middle for Leyva, but Oakley had a good read on that as he just came in and caught that one on the run. Inside now with the 1-1, so 2-1 will be the count. Five, 6, 7 hitters were due up here for Newtown. A low strike there, 2-2.
Yeah, that one looked just a little bit below the knees.
Able to get the call there is Nee. And now the 2-2 count with 1 away here to Statistician. He misses. Good pitch there on the fastball.
That looks like that was the makeup call right there for the low strike. That one was in the middle. Just
definitely not high. I guess the call was a little bit inside, yeah. Swing and miss, strike 3. So after that ball call that evened things up, does not matter for Kai as he sets down Statistician for the second out of this fourth inning and his 9th K of the ball game. Absolutely ridiculous numbers. Ridiculous K through 9 that Kai's putting up right now as he quickly has 2 away here in the top of the fourth. And now up will be the right fielder, Evan Nicholas. Oh, kidding, second baseman, Jonathan Mosman. And Jonathan Mosman hits a high fly ball out towards center field. Oakley heading back to the fence, and he'll grab that one as he goes backwards to the fence, puts it away for the third out here, and Kai able to get 3 outs with 3 batters here. No one touches base here in the top of the fourth for the Newtown Nighthawks, and the Wreckers will now head to the bottom half of this fourth frame. We're back here on O'Shea Productions, the YouTube live stream for this quarterfinal matchup. In the bottom of the fourth inning, 4-0 scores. The Wreckers have a lead over the Newtown Nighthawks. Eamon, the starter, still on the mound for the Nighthawks, as the leadoff hitter in this bottom frame will be the catcher and 8-hitter Jake Goldschul. The first pitch from Eamon to Goldschul was in there for a called strike. 0-1.
How about that walk-up music, too? The Don Dolliver album right there.
The 0-1 is fouled back to the parking lot, so 0-2. Yeah, you like some Donnie T, Spence?
Yeah, once in a while, all right. Not the biggest rap guy. I listen to some other guys like Mac Miller.
Mac
first.
Miller's the GOAT.
Yeah.
The 0-2 to Goldshore. He'll go high with a curveball. It won't break for him, so 1-2 the count here. Nice gust of wind there. And Jake able to battle off that 1-2, but in comes the right fielder, Evan Nicholas, to put that one away easily. So we have one out here in the bottom of the fourth, and the 9-hitter, Nate Barrett, will step up. Last time up, Barrett had a huge sack bunt, put Jake in scoring position. He ended up coming around to score. And he's just one of those, you commented on his leadership, on his, playing the field. He's one of those guys that didn't start the first few games of the season as a senior, but he's just a really hard worker. He goes to the cages late night, every night, and is able to, provide an energy and a big difference to this team. First pitch he sees is a strike in there for a 0-1.
Yeah, Barrett's a good story. He was a late development player on the Staples system. As a junior, he was on the JV team, and now it's great to see him in this everyday role as a starter at first base.
Foul's the second pitch off, 0-2. Yeah, I played with him. He started over me last year on JV. We had some fun together. He was obviously a great ball player for us on the team, so I'm glad he's able to get a role here.
Also a graphic designer for WWPT.
Great shout. He takes it 0-2 high, 1-2. Yeah, he is he's one of our 3 social media coordinators. So we didn't get actually a graphic for this game. They've been lacking on baseball graphics this year. But anytime we have a graphic on the Instagram, he makes it almost. And he will hit a line drive low to shortstop. Leva picks that one up, and 2 up, 2 down here for Eamon in the fourth. So it had a nice third inning, did Eamon, as he went 1-2-3. His first time not allowing runs or base runners, and now looking good here in the fourth. So bouncing back, Thothan showing faith in him as he's letting him keep going here. His pitch count's pretty high, but as the lineup flips over, he will have 2 away from the sophomore Cicero.
Cicero's last at bat, he got an RBI single. See what he can do here.
First pitch to Jules is fouled back off the school 0-1.
So we both called some games this season. We've seen all these foul balls. What is the closest call you had so far?
As Cicero tops that one to Levitt short, he'll take his time with it, and he'll take way too much time. As the speedy Cicero legs that, an absolute gaff error. Leva, as he just not able to get that ball off in time. The speedy sophomore will have an infield.
I would maybe call that an error. It took some time.
There's they don't really call errors for slow play though. That's one of the problems with the MLB rules. So I'm unsure what they've ruled that in. Regardless though, Cicero's able to reach base here. So they have 1 runner here in the bottom of the fourth as Farnan will step up. Cicero up first. The closest call I had, not too close. Somehow they always seem to miss the booth. Have you had a bad one?
So actually I was with Charlie Scott, who's calling the lacrosse game. The last game against New Milford. It bounced right in the concrete in front of us, and then it ricocheted right to the left of us.
Wow. It is definitely dangerous here. They're going to build a booth here for 2026, so there will no longer be that, but we will be gone.
Yeah, we will be gone, but a lot of new technology I heard is coming in for WWPT.
The station's looking good. We have a bright future ahead of us, even though we're losing a lot of talent this year with Scott and Cerrito and Parnes, and me and you only have 1 year left with that, but there's always replenishment of talent. As a hit-and-run play, Zon Cicero will go first to third as Farnan hits a hard line drive single into center. Picked up there by Keys. And now, with 2 out quickly, the Wreckers were able to bounce back and put some pressure on Eamon in this inning. And now they have runners on the corners with 2 away as the 3-hitter, Brundage, will step up.
Yeah, Farnan reached on base in all of his at-bats so far, the first 2 being errors by the shortstop. But right here, he's able to get his first base hit of the game.
Don Tolliver also, Cooper's walk-up song there, Bandit. Don Tolliver's got the new album, Hearthstone Psycho, coming out soon, so these promotional singles seem to be doing really well with the Wreckers team.
I have to say my favorite walk-up song is, I forget what it is, but Oakley's walk-up song is very good, so I have to give that a listen when he's up next.
A rip from Cooper, in comes Cicero, Farnan's gonna go to third, and Cooper with an RBI single. He keeps on hitting. The junior left fielder has a dominant second half of the season. One of the better hitters for the Staples team. He's in that 3 spot for a reason. And after going down 2 up, 2 down here in the 4th, the Wreckers are able to piece together some hits, some slow play there by the Newtown defense. And yet again, the Wreckers are able to cash in on these mistakes as they take a 5-0 lead. Brundage slapped that single in to Keys in center field. So 2 line drive singles to Keys this inning. And now, once again, we'll have runners on the corners. Cooper will be off of first. Farnan will be off of third. 2 outs here for Amon still in the bottom of the 4th. And the third baseman, Noah Sade, will step up. He struck out last time up.
Looking to join the hit party today.
Cooper going. They have a run down here. And Cooper able to employ a first and third play to steal a run. And they're going to steal 2. Oh, my goodness. What is happening to the Nighthawks? What is happening as Cooper goes on a first and third play. They cut him off. They throw down a second. On that throw down, Farnan's able to advance from third.
Why are you throwing down, though? Because there's 2 outs. The runner's right there. You could have tagged him and ended the inning. You're the shortstop. Poor decision making.
Poor decision making. The shortstop then throws it away as Conklin's not able to manage that one, but it's not Conklin's fault. So that one goes to the backstop. Farnan scores easily. And then Cooper, who was running the second on the play to make that play, able to get the second, get the third. On the way to third, they throw down again. They're just throwing the ball around like Little League. And it just heads into left field, and Cooper's able to head home. So they steal 2 runs there. They have 3 runs in this inning. So after the first 2 batters going out, this ends up being their biggest offensive inning of the game. And now they have a dominant 7-0 lead over Newtown here in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, it's the bottom of the 4th inning, and this is the question. You're probably playing Ward next game. You're up 7-0. It's safe to say you're going to hold on to this game with 3 innings left. Before we cut to break, as that was the strikeout, looks like, does that not end the inning? 2 outs on the scoreboard, or
Sade.
A little confusion.
There's confusion on the field now. That's 3 outs. If
Should be 3
Sade
outs.
struck out, yeah, okay. The umpires don't know what's happening. Noah does, so he struck out there.
But before we get to break, do you save Kai for Monday's game, or?
It's a tough call. I have to see what his pitch count out to give my best answer. But right now, yes. Right now, if I was Coach McFarland, I would yank Kai, and I would send up either Kukier or one of them to come into relief here. Tobias, Kukier, one of these guys, save Kai's arm. If he's at the place where he was able to start that next game or at least come out of the bullpen, that'd be huge for the record to have him available against Ward. You know, they've lost the last 3 times they played him, twice this regular season. Last time before that was the state championship. Ward is clearly the most dominant team in the state, even though they fell in the semifinals of the FCAC tournament. They are an incredible team. They're back to back state champions. They won in 22 and 23. And now they're close to the semis here, where the Wreckers will probably meet up with them. And so one of these 2 teams faced off in the last finals, but now only one of the 2 will be able to reach the finals this year, likely. So that's an exciting matchup. It's going to be at a neutral site that has not been named yet.
Yeah, it looks like McFarland chooses to stay with Kai, so it's safe to say he will not pitch in that game.
Right. So we don't need to break this inning. We just kept on going, talking through as Kai was going to come back out here for the 5th, like you said. No defensive moves for the Wreckers here, as they are going to hold on to this 7-0 lead as we head into the back end of this game of this quarterfinal matchup. We are starting the 5th inning here. Game moving pretty quickly here. 4 innings in an hour and 14 minutes as the Wrecker infield has their huddle behind the mound here. Gotta feel good with the 7-0 lead. Kai being absolutely dominant, and now the Wreckers infield will take their positions. Jake heads back, and they're ready to start things off here in the 5th inning.
The right fielder.
Evan Nicholas will step up and lead things off here for Newtown in this 5th frame. First pitch, fouled back, parking lot. Into the grass. Yeah. No car there as Nicholas will quickly be down 0-1.
Now, if you're McFarland, barring anything happens, you expect Kai to go pitch for the rest of this game and complete it out.
Yes. If you're going to go with him at this point, you got to let him go out there and try to get the complete game shutout. He misses there with the 0-1. 1-1 to Nicholas. From the windup, the 1-1. In there, strike 2 at the knees. Nicholas bails out. He doesn't like it, and nothing seems to be going right for Newtown. They seem to just be blaming the umps now as the morale is definitely low with the 7-0 deficit. And just a check swing to protect. moving over is Oppie. A great play for Andrew Oppenheimer as he comes to the right side of second base, takes that ball, cuts off right in front of Cicero, and he's able to just smoothly make that play, throw out Nicholas for the first out here in the 5th inning. And now the 9-hitter will step up.
Looked like Kai before that game tried to make a behind-the-back catch on the ground as well, but fortunately for the Wreckers, it didn't hit him because that would have slowed it down, and Oppenheimer was able to make the play.
First pitch from Nita Conklin in there, fastball at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Yeah, a weird check swing contact there from Nicholas, but great play by Oppenheimer as Conklin fouls this one off at school, down 0-2 quickly. A lot of foul balls for Newtown when they are able to make contact with Kai. A lot of foul balls. A lot of his strikes have been from foul balls, and also a lot of these counts have gotten longer from foul balls.
Wonder if we could see one of these balls get stuck up on top of that school. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun, for sure. The 0-2 out of the windup. And he'll miss low there. So we got 1-2 count here on the 9-hitter. And the catcher, Conklin. 7-0 the score here in this Class LL SEAC quarterfinal matchup. We're here at Staples Field in the top of the 5th. And he strikes him out. An absolute sword from Kai. Makes him look silly and sets him down. Another strikeout for Kai as he keeps moving through this Newtown lineup. And 7-0 is the score with 2 away quickly here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, that's double digits for him right there. 10 strikeouts already, and we are in the 5th inning.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Unbelievable. The lineup has flipped over for Newtown, and they will see that first pitch there will be the pitcher, Eamon, and he'll see that one low for a strike, 0-1. So Kai's hitting that bottom part of the zone a lot this inning. He's getting those calls. 0-1, goes back, similar spot, a little higher, 0-2. Newtown is bailed out on strikes multiple times this game. Seems to just not be able to handle the filth of this Duke commit, Kaine. And a high fly ball, not well hit. Oakley coming in, shadowing over to the right, and he will put that one easily away to end the top of the 5th here. So the Wreckers go 1, 2, 3 as Kaine keeps on cruising, keeps on dominating, and we will head to the bottom of the 5th here. The Wreckers will head back to the bat rack after a big 3-run inning last time up. In the 4th, they have a 7-0 lead. We are back here to start off the bottom of the 5th frame at Staples Field on this sunny Saturday afternoon. And the first pitch for Eamon to Oakley will be chopped to second base. Mosman is able to throw him out, and 1 pitch, 1 out here for Eamon. We were just talking during the break how shocked we are that Dylan Eamon is still in the game here. You know, not pitching terribly, had a smooth 3rd inning and had 2 outs quickly in the 4th. But the Wreckers just kind of have his number dialed here. They're hitting him. He's not even walking, guys. He's not, you know,
it's the box.
Solid control, but they just have him. And he is the Newtown ace, and Thosen sticking with him. First pitch from Eamon Oppenheimer will be ruled a strike. So the Wreckers had 5, 6, 7 due up here in the bottom of the 5th. Oakley grounded out. 1 away, 1 strike to Oppenheimer, now 2 strikes. So Eamon having a nice start to this inning here as he is 0-2 quickly on the shortstop, Andrew Oppenheimer.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. We have to assume that in their last game in the win, they had to use up all their pitchers if he's still in here.
Yeah, they may have. If he's their ace, they must have used number 2, 3, and 4 out of the bullpen to make this happen. They'd be 2 higher seeds to get here. Staples is a pretty low seed. We were shocked to have a home state game, but a lot of upsets in this tournament so far, and Staples was able to get here. So, you know, Trumbull lost first round. Staples didn't have to play them. A lot of upsets in this tournament. Kind of like March Madness almost. It's a fun tournament. And now the 1-2 to Oppenheimer. He will hit a ground ball to Leyva at short, and he will make a nice throw there to get him out. 2 up, 2 out here for the Wreckers in the bottom of the 5th as Eamon is having a nice start to this inning. And the designated hitter, 7-hitter, and all-West DH, Max Johnson will step up here.
Yeah.
Get stuff started.
Jocelyn had a line fly out in his first at-bat and a strikeout in his second at-bat, so looking to get on base here.
First pitch from Eamon to Jocelyn. Breaking ball taken for a strike. 0-1. Nice pitch there from Dylan Eamon. The 0-1. Misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Two away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 1-1 to Jocelyn is a high fastball. Conklin stands up to receive that one. 2-1 the count here. Big gap in left center if Jocelyn wants to find it. 2-1 the count here. 2 away. Bottom 5. Takes a lot off that breaking ball. Leaves it in the zone. Jocelyn's taken. That will be a strike to even this count up. 2-2.
How about that? 2-2 and 2 outs right here. Always
Hoping that
fun
happens.
with that.
2-2. He did not go, so a check swing, bouncing breaking ball gets to the record dugout, and Jake's able to head that one back to Conklin. Gets it back to Eamon, and now we have a full count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No one on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 7-0 remains the score as the Wreckers hold a steady lead over the Nighthawks.
Guessing Eamon throws a fastball here.
Yeah. And you would guess right. Jocelyn right on it. Hard line drive, but right over to third base. And over there is Statistician to put that one away for the 3rd out. So a nice clean inning there. Dylan Eamon, 1-2-3, no base runners for the Wreckers. And now we're heading to the 6th and second to last frame here in this quarterfinal matchup. 7-0 the score here. What's the pressure like in the Nighthawk dugout right now? They got 6 outs to go and left in their season. A lot of seniors out there, I'm sure. This could be their last ever, baseball game if they're not organized at this level, if they're not going to play in university. Thosen having a nice team meeting out there. What do you think is being said?
It's probably like something, say we're still in it, 2 innings left, try our hardest, don't give up at this point, because 7 is a big number, and if you're a senior, you don't want to give up at the end, you want to play your hardest, and that's something you could look back and be proud of.
Definitely. Kai back out here once again for the 6th, no shock. No defensive changes all game for the Wreckers. Lineup is working well for him.
Ooh, is that Luke Bryan on, or?
No. I'm trying to figure it out too, though, but it's not Luke.
Sounded like it before, but.
They got a good country aux over there in between innings. Staples does their music right, both walk-ups and aux.
If you listen to the STV one with the interviews, it was a general consensus that Nick Porzio, Staples' captain, had the worst aux in the dugout.
That's funny. Did they talk about best? Because Nate Baird is...
yeah, Nate was on there.
Yeah, Nate is one of the better guys. He normally takes it a lot for warm-ups. He's a big EDM guy, so some people don't like it. He's a big SoundCloud mashup. He was our definite, our automatic aux on JV last year, and it was tons of fun with his SoundCloud remixes and mashups. Regardless, though, it's time for baseball here at Staples Field in the quarterfinal matchup. It's 7-0 here. We head to the 6th and penultimate frame as the Staples defense gets set. Kai takes the rubber, and we're in play here in the 6th inning. Two-hitter and first baseman Kieran Garrity is leading things off here for the Nighthawks in the 6th, and the first pitch he sees from Knees in there for a called strike.
Garrity's last at bat, he had double, so let's see what he can do here.
A little bit of a rainbow curveball in there for Kai, and he's taken that one for a strike, 0-2, and Garrity calls time. Garrity did not like that call. Definitely was a strike, though. Interesting, he took a lot of velocity off that pitch. Kai's kind of just doing what he wants. Seems like he's got everything going right now. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. He makes Garrity go chasing here for the first out in the top of the 6th, and Kai with another K to start this inning off.
Like you mentioned it before, Wes, at first in the game, he started with his off-speed pitches. Then towards the middle half of this game, you saw the fastball velocity creeping up. Now he's leaning back towards this off-speed.
Gives the first pitch to Schmidt, though, as a fastball down the middle, taken for a strike, 0-1. From the windup, the 0-1. Same spot, in there, strike 2, and Schmidt's taken 2 strikes here. A lot of, patient hitting from the Nighthawks. I don't think you can do that down 7 with only 5 outs left to play. From the windup, the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It bounces off of Jake. He'll have to throw it down to first.
They call it foul ball, or what do they call it?
And they're arguing now. It did definitely bounce off his foot. Jake decides to not play because it hit his foot. McFarland's out arguing with the umpire.
Definitely bounced before it hit him, if that's what they're calling it.
An awkward play here. I think he's definitely out because it bounced off his foot. Jake made that face two. He didn't even go for it after it bounced off his foot because that's the right call, but the umpires did not make that call. Now the 3 umpires will have a meeting here, so there's a chance that Schmidt could be out on that strikeout, drop third strike pitch. Awkward play with the drop third strike as it goes off Jake and then bounces into the feet running path of Schmidt. Regardless, though, we will see what happens here.
But that is counted as a strikeout, so that would be his 12th of the game.
Right, regardless, it's a strikeout.
So maybe even if the runner stays on, that could help his strikeout total increase.
Could, if he stays on and Kai strikes the next two guys, it could be
Yeah.
a 4 strikeout inning.
Yeah.
They rule him safe. First base coach Keith Avery steps out. He's a little bit confused. He wants to ask him more questions. He's making a safe distinction. He's confused. As am I. Home plate umpire gives him an explanation. Avery's going to head back to the dugout here. We're ready to play baseball once again here in the 6th inning. So we have no balls, 2 strikes here. Or rather, we don't have that. We have a new inning, but they have not updated the score. Our new batter, they've not updated the scoreboard. The umpires get back into position, and Schmidt will be on first with 1 away here in the top of the 6th. Up now is the DH Geisler. Kai delivers, first pitch to Geisler, swung through for a strike, 0-1.
Geisler looking to avoid the hat trick. Never want to see that if you're a hitter.
Oof, would be brutal.
Yeah.
Wonder if he has a chance at a golden sombrero if he gets this one. The 0-1 in there at the knees, 0-2. So we got no balls, 2 strikes here to Geisler. 1 on, 1 away here for the records in the top of the 6th. Schmidt takes lead off of first. Barrett holding him on, but Kai will go home. Terrible swing there at a breaking ball in the dirt, and he's just going to head back to the dugout. Jade Goldshore continues his defensive clinic back there, and now Kai with the 2nd strikeout of the inning has 2 away here in the top of the 6th. Up now will be the 5-hitter and shortstop, Danny Leyva. First pitch to Leyva, he'll bail out there for a fastball at his toes. 1-0. The middle at double play depth. Second pitch to Leyva misses again, 2-0. Sade about a middle position, not as deep as the middle infielders, but not all the way even or back. Barrett holding him on. Schmidt takes his lead. The 2-0. Leyva, it's a ground ball. Andrew gets it, and what a play from Andrew Oppenheimer. Noah Sade was moving over to his right side, thought about cutting off Oppie and making the play, but Oppie communicated to him there. He backs off. Andrew able to make a great play there, stick with a throw and a great stretch and catch on a low throw from Oppenheimer. Barrett hangs onto the bag, hangs onto the ball, and the Wreckers hang onto this inning. So 1 base runner for Kai in the 6th on that drop third strike with a weird play where Schmidt reached, but regardless, no harm, no foul, as the Wreckers are able to battle out of that one. Kai keeps on doing his thing, and we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th now. Staples, we're going to head to the bat racks, and Newtown is down to their final 3 outs here. 7-0 the score. Ivan Wasnaka on play-by-play. He's been Spencer Galley, one color, but do not go anywhere. We got some more baseball for you, some more playoff baseball. We're back here for the bottom of the 6th inning here as Dylan Amon remains in game for Newtown.
Yeah, we got a pinch hitter in here for Nate. It's another senior here, Nick Sikorsky.
Captain Sikorsky, the 4th captain of this team, has not seen a lot of play time so far this season, has not seen play time in this game so far, but he's going to come in and pinch hit for Barrett here in the bottom of the 6th, which could be the last ups of this ball game if the Wreckers are able to hold on to their 7-run lead in the 7th. But right now they're looking to add to it, so we're going to start off the bottom of the 6th here. Amon takes a sign from Conklin, and he's going to deliver a pitch to Sikorsky. First pitch he sees is down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Amon starts him off with a fastball right there.
Wait, is it? I see Nate on deck. Is that Goldshore he's pinch hitting for, or?
Second pitch to Sikorsky, up high for a strike, 0-2.
Get some clarifying on that, but besides that, it's a good nod by McFarland to get a senior in what is his final game here at Staples Field, because
right, this will be his last game at the field regardless of the outcome. You are actually absolutely right, as Goldshore is going to actually get pinch hit for.
We see Lanegraf on deck too.
Sikorsky fists one into right field, and the right field will come in Nicholas is there to grab that one for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. So it was a pinch hitter for Goldshore, actually, Sikorsky, but nonetheless, Bayard will also be pinch hit for as the freshman Landgraf will come in now. He's a big speed threat. McFarland loves to go to him as a pinch runner, but they've not been in a need of many big pinch running situations so far this game. So we're going to give this freshman a state at bat here. He had an at bat in the FCX semis. He was one of the last outs of that game as McFarland had gone deep into his pinch by that point. But here with this lead, McFarland's just trying to get people into the game and get people playoff reps. And, you know, Landgraf's going to be a 4-year varsity player, so it's important for him to get this experience.
Yeah, he came in the last game and got a base hit right above the third baseman's head.
Wow. First pitch is fouled back. 0-1. He seems to be, you know, perfectly comfortable at this level, perfectly comfortable with the speed of Eamon's pitching and with a varsity level play. And it's very impressive as a freshman. Second pitch to Landgraf misses low, however, 1-1. So the score is still 7-0 here in the SEAC Class LL quarterfinal matchup between the Newtown Nighthawks and the Staples Wreckers. Wreckers have a commanding lead on the Nighthawks, 7-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one's a ball, so it'll be 2-1 to Landgraf with one away and none on. He's a 9, pitch hitting for Barrett, the 9-hitter, so the line will flip over after him. Cicero's due up in the batter's box.
You have to give Eamon props here for, after a slow start, able to complete a game assuming the Newtown doesn't score 7 runs in this
It will be a complete game if he's able to get 2 outs here. 3-1 to Landgraf, though, as he missed with that one. And he fouls that 3-1 up high again onto the football field, and he'll see another pitch. Corners in for Newtown. Middle back. The full count pitch. Hard ground ball, but a great play by Garrity at first to snag that one on a line and stop it from going into the outfield. So 2 up, 2 down here. Both pinch hitters were put away by the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the 6th. And now the lineup card will flip over. Sophomore Cicero will step up.
Yeah, Cicero has an RBI single on the day, and he also reached on an error, so let's see if he could reach base for a 3rd time in this game.
First pitch from Eamon to Cicero. In there for a strike. 0-1. Nice spot there from Dylan Eamon. Some action in the Wreckers bullpen, as that one will get on the hands of Cicero, and he'll punch a long, long, long foul ball for the 2nd strike. So a long strike there as Eamon's quickly able to get ahead of Cicero, 0-2.
The record pitcher retrieving, who was warming up, is going to retrieve that ball. Not sure how that would impact his warming up.
Maybe he's not actually, you know,
Yeah.
I have a feeling that they're going to send Kai out there again, so it could just be a precautionary warm-up where they're not necessarily going to need him. As Cicero hits a ground ball on that 0-2 pitch to the 3rd baseman, he picks it up cleanly, throws over to Garrity at first, and a 1-2-3 inning here for Eamon, his 2nd in a row, as he's able to recover slightly here in this ball game. Pitch 6, but now his boys will head back down to the bat rack, and this will be their fight for the season. They are down chasing 7 here as we head to the 7th and final inning. Top 7 is the score here.
Yeah, it looks like we have another team meeting one last time from Coach Dozen there. Looks like Kai's coming back out for the in there for the mound, so you're right there, Wes. And he is 2 strikeouts away from getting 15, so that's a big number to look forward to.
That'd be ridiculous if he's able to do so, and I definitely have faith in him. He's warming out here as the Wreckers defense comes out here. Could be the last 3 outs of the ball game. Will likely be the last 3 outs of the ball game unless Newtown's able to pull off something incredible. It's going to be 6, 7, 8 due up for the Nighthawks. Statistician Mosman and Nicholas. Statistician with a double earlier in this game, so this bottom half of the order is definitely not, you know, nothing to sneeze at. They are a solid bunch of hitters here, putting up as solid a fight as the top half so far this game. None of them have been able to really crack Kai, though, as he continues to have this no-hitter. I mean, not no-hitter, rather, but shutout.
Yeah, so looking at this, everyone on Newtown besides Levi has struck out in this game, and it doesn't look like Kai will have the chance to get all 9 guys out.
Leiva's the only one that didn't struck out. That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's an accomplishment in itself. as now the Wreckers infield has their defensive huddle that they start off every defensive inning with. And they are ready to go now. Same spots here, everyone in the same position with Barrett, Cicero, Oppenheimer, and Sade rounding out this infield. Goldshore heads back behind the plate. Kaini takes the rubber. And we're ready to go here in the last inning of this quarterfinal matchup. First pitch in there from Kai, misses high on a ball. Statistician, so 1-0. The 1-0 to Statistician's fouled back towards the school. Lands on top of the school.
Oh, there we go. We talked about getting it stuck up there, and now we finally see it.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
1-1 the count here to Statistician. From the windup is knee. He'll deliver. And he'll miss low, 2-1.
What's the only thing else we wish for? An ejection? I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah,
but at least
no.
we got one thing.
Coach Thosen for Newtown looked like they were on it early, but he calmed down as the game went on. And then Statistician will hit a high fly ball. Farnan moving over to his left and right field. He's able to grab it. And Newtown is now down to the last 2 outs of the season. Wind carried that one a little bit. Farnan able to grab it. And now due up for the squad will be a pinch hitter. Ayman Abdurrahman will pinch hit now for the Nighthawks, down to their final outs.
Assuming this is a senior getting one last opportunity here.
Check swing there and a hard fastball from knee, so he's quickly down 0-1, pinch hitter. And he swings through that one, 0-2. The 0-2 to Abdurrahman, and he just swings through that one. 1, 2, 3 strikes in a row to the pinch hitter. A weak at bat there. And now this is almost all but written, as McFarland's going to come out here with 1 out. Look to take the ball away from Kai, and I think he's trying to say no.
Let him finish this complete game. And he's also most importantly, 1 strikeout away from 15. You see the guys in the pen waiting to see if there's a move here.
I think it was Captain Nicky Porzio, the senior, out in the bullpen. Unsure from here, I cannot see. And the record dugout cheers on Coach McFarland as he lets Kai stay in and finish out this complete game. So the manager for the Wreckers will head back to the dugout. Kai wins that battle with the manager, and we will see him try to put away this final out here as Nicholas, the 8-hitter and right fielder, will come up with 1 out remaining for the season for the Knights.
You are right. Porzio is the one in the dugout.
First pitch from knee to Nicholas is in there for a strike, 0-1. From the windup, he delivers the 0-1, and he fouls that one back, and we are quickly down to the last strike here in this ball game. 14 Ks on the day for Kai. He's chasing 15 here. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 7-0 the score here in the top of the 7th in this Class L SEAC quarterfinal matchup. Kai delivers from the windup, and he'll miss high with an off-speed pitch, 1-2. Record dugout with a slow cap here, so looking for 1 more out. The 1-2 from knee.
Ooh, that was right down the middle.
Somehow, umpire does not punch out Nicholas on a fastball right down the middle. Unclear what happened there. I don't know if he's trying to prolong the game, trying to get a swing, trying to get a ball in play, but that was definitely a strike. The 2-2 now is fouled back off the school, so he will see another 2-2 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Knee looking for that 1 more strike to end it. He delivers. And he'll miss low, so the count will run full. I have to imagine that if he gives up a hit or a walk here to Nicholas, that it's going to be it for him. If McFarland is already wanting to pull him.
No, Porzio's done warming up.
All right, I guess they're giving him the game.
Yeah.
Unless Porzio's ready, and they're just giving him 1 more batter. And he'll miss low for a walk. But you're right. There will be no mound visit here, so Kai is going to have another chance at it as he walks the 8-hitter. He was up 0-2 on him.
Looks like Bruce Mellonton's warming up a little bit. The freshman.
Yep. First pitch to Kong from the 9-hitter there is ruled a strike, 0-1. Nicholas up at first. 2 outs here are in the 7th. Kai delivers the 0-1, and he'll miss. Blocked by Jake and blocked by the umpire. And an awkward play here as Conklin thinks he's hit by the pitch. The umpire didn't rule it. Now they have a guy in a rundown, and they're calling him out. It could be the end of the ball game. The umpires are going to confer here.
Home plate umpire signal it hit him, so.
Well, did he? He initially didn't, because
Yeah.
then that wouldn't have been the play. He didn't signal hit him. Second base umpire calls him out. All right, now they're going to give it to him. Yep, you're right. So a weird play there. Umpire's not on the same page. Wasn't clear if it hit him from here. Umpire ruled it. He thought it did. So it's going to be a hit by pitch. So with 2 outs quickly in the 7th, Kai now faltering a little bit with a walk and a hit by pitch. Nikos will be on second now, and Conklin will be on first as the lineup card will flip over, and the pitcher who's gone complete today, Dylan Amon, battled through adversity and 7 earned runs.
I mean, wow, though. If I can hear it, I'm surprised Staples can hear it on the field, though. You know.
0-1, the first pitch to Amon's in there.
But at least we got a free rundown from that, though.
Yeah, so that was a fun rundown. Well executed by Staples. Just a nice little practice rep there. He misses on that 0-1 pitch, so 1-1. Conklin off of first, Nicholas off of second. A check swing there from Amon as he fouls that one. And once again, Kai has Newtown down to their last strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. 7-0 the score still. 2-on for... And he's running. Kai's going to step off, and he's just going to give it to him. Defensive indifference. As Nicholas catches Staples' defense just standing there. They don't care. They're going to let him go. And now they have the corners as Kai looks to strike out Amon. Where is it? Where's that pitch? Unclear. 2 times in a row, Kai has struck out a batter with 2 strikes, and the umpire's been unable to call it. I don't know if he wants to end the game on a call.
Maybe give him an 18th strikeout performance instead of 15 if he gets him out here.
And he got him on the next one, so the umpire looking for a swing to end it. No blame for him. Amon delivers that for him. He'll swing right over that pitch from Knee. Kai and Jake have a nice little celebration there, and the Wreckers are advancing to the SEAC Class L semifinals. They put a beat down on the Newtown Nighthawks. They win 7-0. Kai goes complete game, 7 innings, 15 Ks.
That's one of the most dominant pitching performances you'll see by a high school pitcher. And that's a reason why he is the Duke commit.
100%. You know, battled injury early in the season, battled some command issues earlier in the season, but this is really the time it matters, the state playoffs, and he's just got it all working right now. So they will be playing likely Ward in the semis. Unclear if that game has ended so far. We don't have that live update here. But with that said, the Wreckers are going to head out to left field and celebrate this quarterfinal victory. The Nighthawks are going to take that slow jog out to right and meet up with Coach Thosen after the handshake line comes to a close. The boys here for the Wreckers proud of themselves. After a tough regular season, they had a solid playoff, unable to win the semifinals of the FCAC tournament, now able to win the quarterfinals here. So they are back in the semifinals and the playoffs. 1 win away from the finals for the 2nd straight year, but they're going to have the toughest opponent yet as they will likely play Ward in that matchup. That's going to be it here for this game on WPT 90.3 FM, even though we weren't actually on the station. But that's our typical sign-off here. Thank you for listening in collaboration with O'Shea Productions, as Spencer and I were on the call for this quarterfinal victory. Well-rounded baseball game by the Wreckers, and they will be punching their ticket to the semis. The lacrosse game is likely over out in Ridgefield, and I think the boys took an L, unfortunately, but at least baseball is able to grab this win here in the quarters and advance to the semis, so we have 1 game left. That's going to do it for our call here. I've been Wes Naka alongside Spencer Gallieb. Thanks for listening.